l'orario a 9 euro, perché te ne devo dare 10? Perché te ne devo dare 11? Perché te ne devo dare 12? Allora il rischio che noi peggioriamo il parametro di quel 90% di lavoratori invece di migliorare il parametro del 6% dei lavoratori, secondo me è un rischio che si corre. Bisogna lavorare sul 6% dei lavoratori. Noi stiamo lavorando con il CNEL perché sono tutte fattispecie molto precise di tipologie di lavoratori. È vero che esistono delle sacche di lavoro a porto recovery, ma secondo me bisogna intervenire in maniera chirurgica su quelli senza rischiare di fare diciamo un danno a tutti gli altri.
Albania, perché i numeri sono così diversi? Lei dice che con questa operazione noi risparmiamo 136 milioni, la sinistra dice un'operazione con i conti fuori controllo, 800 milioni, 1 miliardo, e poi questi qua in condizioni terribili, in uno stato straniero, insomma.
Allora, guardi, anche qui, insomma, allora, sul protocollo con l'Albania per l'apertura di centri nei quali processare le richieste di asilo degli immigrati illegali, noi abbiamo investito 670 milioni per 5 anni. 670 milioni per 5 anni, vuol dire che sono circa 134 milioni l'anno. Quando si dice questi soldi andavano messi sulla sanità, si dice purtroppo una cosa abbastanza ridicola, perché gli stessi migranti che io gestisco in Albania, se invece di andare in Albania vengono in Italia, sempre a carico dello Stato italiano stanno. Con una differenza importante: in Italia, quando entrano e noi facciamo l'accoglienza, eccetera, il problema non si risolve. In Albania può essere risolutivo. Perché la grande questione legata al tema del protocollo con l'Albania è che per chi vuole, diciamo, chi parte per arrivare in Italia e per andare in Europa, per lo più nell'Europa del Nord, è fondamentale sapere che arrivi in un porto europeo. Se tu sai che non arrivi in Italia ma vai in Albania, che non è nell'Unione Europea, quello diventa uno straordinario strumento di deterrenza. E l'altra scommessa che facciamo è che se quel protocollo funziona e funziona, lo stesso modello potrà essere replicato in molte altre nazioni, e questa soluzione inventata dall'Italia potrebbe diventare una parte della soluzione strutturale dell'Unione Europea. Ecco perché i sostenitori dell'immigrazione illegale di massa, non dobbiamo controllare, dobbiamo far entrare tutti, stanno facendo questa ferocissima opposizione, perché capiscono la posta in gioco, la capiscono tutti. Prima hanno rincorso tutti i leader europei cercando di farli dire che era fuori dallo Stato di diritto. Poi è accaduto che 15 Stati membri dell'Unione Europea hanno scritto una lettera inviata alla Commissione Europea per dire che bisogna replicare il modello dell'Albania. La maggioranza degli Stati membri dell'Unione Europea tutti capiscono il valore di questa iniziativa. Ma non è vero che in Albania noi spendiamo soldi che non spenderemo in Italia. Noi in Albania stiamo spendendo circa il 7,5% di quello che ci costa l'accoglienza degli immigrati in Italia. Solo che in questo caso lo facciamo per risolvere un problema, o per tentare di risolvere il problema, che è il mio obiettivo. Poi non mi stupisce che la sinistra immigrazionista non voglia risolvere questo problema, perché loro boicottano tutto quello che tentiamo di fare. L'accordo con la Tunisia, l'accordo con l'Egitto, il decreto Cutro, i giudici che ti smontano le cose, loro che rincorrono tutti i leader in Europa per cercare di farci insultare, eccetera. Va bene, ci sta.
Still loud and clear, isn't she, Bruno? I can hear you absolutely clearly. Yeah, if anything, you're over mic'd. I'm going to turn you down slightly here, Georgie. What do you think, Bruno? Perfect, yeah. Perfect, Georgie. Okay, let's go. Sweep radio antenna first. Hold on. There's something at that frequency up the chart. No. Like before. Not there. Okay, here we go. Porta a porta. And going on Sisters Band now turning channel 8 in power. Antenna in place, key frequency. And listening only, FM. Listen from here. That's better. Hold on. Turn it on. That's good. Don't. Translate. Listen up from here. That's nice. Levels are good. It's calm. Without further ado, porter on porter. To Bruno, his guest, Georgia Malone. Saturday, the 25th of July, 2026. 6:05 p.m. 6:05 p.m. British summertime, and rolling and World Cup practice friendly for World Cup warm-up. World Cup practice friendly for World Cup warm-up. Your level's too high, I've got to shout, Georgia. I'm not going to shout against you. Otherwise we're silent, Ron. Do you want to? Yeah, she wants to. No, Papa won't spank you over his knee. And again, no, Georgia. Immigrati, that's you, what you think. Saturday the 25th of July 2026, 6:05 p.m, British summertime, and rolling and World Cup practice friendly, Georgia. Bruno, World Cup practice friendly for World Cup warm-up. First 20 minutes that don't count. And the match is England versus Italia. Yetti a Stephee. The Savoy Grill, London, in other words, versus my Italian friend, his mum, his brother, their friends and family, and all the Italian patriots, that for the, hence the cold beer, deep thanks more. What, mate, your writing's terrible, Steve. I can't read my fucking handwriting. And again, sorry, oh, honestly, no, badly written, it's like, just the worst. Yeah. Anyway, fuck, page 2. Page 4. Agree FIFA rules to play. Also we agree FIFA rules to play. And the game is which we decided would be fun, since we only met the family this morning, when the door opened and Mama and Christensen came out of it as I walked past on my way back from the Nationwide Building Society, of which I have switched all my personal private equity finance, lock, stock and barrel, D-Days next week, for finally settle my bill. Please phone, call between 9 a.m. and midday, 12 p.m. BST, plus 1 hour to GMT. GMT equals your Eastern Standard Time, Donny. Yes. And hello, c'est pour the restaurant, I said, as I nearly bumped into them and knocked over their mop bucket. Ah, qui, oh dear. And I was praying, oh dear Lord. And then I said, qui c'est ouvrir, madame? Si, questa ouvrir, oui, said Christensen, as he washed the front door glass window and poured some more on the step and the pavement outside, in the portico, in the only vulgar vernacular place that feels that it's even got some kind of Vitruvian order about the architecture in the whole of Italy. And it's still a vulgar replica of what can be done there. Nevertheless, Hausfrau was my cleaning bucket, and the Lord said, listen, Stephen, what Yetti needs your love. Your Mosty is finally alone. And slowly, he becomes lonely with missing you. My name is Yetti, love amen, love amen. And so I went past the door and looked at the lone perfect grown orange all alone. And Stephee was not alone, for he would ask Mama and Christensen and soon the whole family if I could order one cold beer Italiano, very cold please, for I am boiling up, and may I take this orange to my lonely love for 20 minutes warm-up time this evening. It is Yetti, a Stephee, a goals. Orange and spaghetti, Georgia Maloney. Sicilia, orange sauce. Carbonara, iced orange a la Yetti. Thompson Prize. Carbonara, Georgia. Top my temperature 2 degrees above the freezing point of H2O, and Yetti, stomping at the Savoy. Wait one actual, teams. We warm up 20 minutes live action now after this 30-minute break. Part 2 is now. Mindcraft them, 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 mindcraft them. Go. 30 minutes. Ooh, what's this? Mindcraft them. A demonstration of some Yetti spaghetti, shall we? Ah, à la orange. I'll make the sauce on the table. What do you think? Kill them all. Back in 10 minutes, bitch. Yeah, all right then. Milk, orange, spaghetti, carbonara, Sicilia. Serve ice cold. 30 minutes break, and then 20 minutes. Italy v England. Friendly. It don't count. It's practice. Do you understand me? Let's see if we're victorious in love after we've played a proper friendly. And it's at home, and it's a game of two halves, the real game. At first, it's a game of 10 minutes each way. And the ball is one. That orange there, half each. Should you choose to cut it, we share. I teach you how to play friendly football and learn from each other's skills. You maggots! And come out properly next time. Don't you even start trying to shout at me. And I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you right now. Green pole wins with God hand in hand with Jesus every time. And Black Rock dies with Satan every time. And what don't you understand about love, peace, and fucking player friendly? Set the example. Oh, Venice Biennale, you! All of you! Here I'll slide you into the rear of the tent so slowly your horrible architectural Westminster fucking palace is all falling down and full of rats and sinking. It reminds me of Venice. The architecture. Good architect would help those places and feel the calling of their beauty, but no! You can't get a decent architect, none of you! Donny, what do you think? I ain't got time, have I? See who's in the States? Carusian. Frank Lloyd fucking Wright, mate. Who wants the next falling water? Fall on their fucking head. The great thing about working in America for an architect is the build quality is like for 1,000-year rush, and that's just their washing machines. And this CD radio is built like a fucking tank. Or should I say this transceiver? It's both a receiver, it's also a transmitter. Oh, and Georgia, you're live on the open mic on YouTube. What didn't I explain about this? It's a friendly. Get used to it, Mom. Wife number one, don't you ever come out fighting me. You're picking on the wrong man. I'm God hand in hand with Jesus, and love wins it all in the end. Amen. Good. With that said, with that said, amen, Georgia. And with that said, amen, Georgia. Hi, Valdo. Yeah, how come Valdo doesn't do that to me then, Valdo Putin? Or Donald Trump doesn't do it to me? Or Chi doesn't do it to me? Or the White House team don't do it to me? How come everyone at Bruno is so calm, Georgia, and you're like ranting? See, we have to go to that again. It's like... Georgia, you're doing it. Yeah. It's like a school kid in detention class. Sure. Okay. You can stay. I'm always in detention class. The thing is, I'm always going to be a longer cunt than you, Georgia. Always. So forget about trying to outlaw me. I'm like a fucking alligator and an elephant, a fucking dinosaur, a snake, a cold-blooded creature. I lived to a fucking 197 and still remember this. So I assure you, madam, again, love wins it all in the end. Amen. We'll go over it again, shall we? Georgia, I assure you, your English, Georgia, is perfect. Don't get any more better at it, because you've got this lovely Italian way of your English, even the words you use. You know, don't get any more polished in your English, apart from learning different words, because you're fluent, and you've got the most lovely Italian way, the way you use words. But if it is, please don't improve it anymore, dear Lord. I appeal to you now. See you in the attic, yeah. It's way better. God, that smashed the ice to bits, love. Good. Amen. See. Well, I'm not going to rush this, Carla. What should we should do next? Minecraft. What do you think I should do next, Georgia? I don't want to take you by surprise. Oh, Donald Trump. Yeah, of course. Who's missing here? You are, Donald. Is that still running? Yeah. good. It's good that little ice cream. We'll begin shortly. How about
Good afternoon, everyone.
we begin
Good to
right
see you here
here
today. Good morning, Gabe.
from the
We'll
Voodoo
begin today
side,
with a
Donny
few scheduling
is
announcements. Later this afternoon,
No, it's not
President
made for
Trump will
kids, so don't
welcome the
worry
Los
about it.
Angeles Dodgers back to the White House to celebrate their second consecutive World Series championship. Tomorrow night, the president will attend the White House Correspondents Association dinner round 2, celebrating free speech and the First Amendment alongside all of you, members of the media. The president looks forward to finishing what he started before a despicable assassination attempt derailed the original event back in April, as we all know.
That's me,
And I encourage everyone watching tomorrow night to tune in for what promises to be a very entertaining and memorable evening. Looking ahead to next week, on Monday, President Trump will travel to Michigan to deliver remarks on the economy. On Tuesday afternoon, the president will deliver a tribute honoring the life and legacy of his dear friend, Senator Lindsey Graham, at the National Cathedral. And next Friday, the president will host the 13th cabinet meeting of this term at Camp David, which will be a lot of fun and something different for the cabinet to experience together. Turning now to the economy. A little more than a year after President Trump signed the Working Families Tax Cuts into law,
The length of this stream so far is 21 minutes and 36. We will go half an hour, then break. Half an hour, then break. And then when we play, it'll be 20 minutes, 10 minutes each way, and then we break. And then it's cut, because it's over after that. And it's wingman. Need to go where nobody knows it's flying. Thanks, Catherine.
More than 29 million workers claim no tax on overtime. More
Pretty
than
much
35
better now.
million seniors
It's not
claimed
just
no
me
tax
and
on
Georgia
Social
flying on
Security,
the wing in a
and
fair.
nearly 8 million workers claimed no tax on tips. Thanks to the other pro-growth provisions in the Working Families Tax Cuts, like making the 20% small business tax deduction permanent and delivering 100% expensing for new factories, equipment, and research, the Trump administration is setting up American manufacturers and workers to thrive like never before. Just this week, the National Association of Manufacturers, which is the largest manufacturing association in the country, released a detailed report showing exactly how these tax cuts are driving investment, job creation, innovation, and long-term growth in all 50 states. In fact, I'd like to take a moment to highlight just a few of the real American businesses that this law is helping. Pivot Manufacturing in Arizona made the largest equipment purchase in company history after the Trump tax cuts gave them the long-term certainty to invest with confidence. Winton Machine Company in Georgia is on pace for the best year in its history. Kenji Inc. in North Carolina was able to
I've
purchase
only been
new
to America
machinery
once,
and
and only
expand
on
its
a
workforce by
holiday to Disney
25%.
World in
And
Orlando.
Ohio expanded its brand new
But,
facility
you know,
to
I'm doing
increase
this lovely
production,
mental
and they're
map
also
of
paying their
America in
workers
my
even
mind.
more thanks to the
And
no
I'm going
tax
to
on
paint it
overtime
and put it
provision.
on the wall.
These are not just
So when
great
you go,
statistics,
when
these are
it's
American
in the
businesses
station,
with the
Atlantic
confidence
City,
to grow,
Georgia, I know,
hire,
just
and
look up
invest
and
right here
like
at
the
home
station,
rather
here's
than
the station
outsourcing
clock.
their jobs.
I can't say,
And a
oh
business
right.
opening or expanding in this
You know,
country means
get my
more
camera
opportunity
and
and
I'll
higher
go there
wages
and
for American workers. It means a chance
only
for the
my
American
mind,
dream
my
for
desk,
young
you see.
families, and it means restoring the belief that we
Ah.
can make and build things right here
But you
at
see, my
home.
whole world
This is what President
is
Trump
a
promised,
very
and it's
small,
exactly what
tiny
he is
scale
delivering with
world
the help of
of
Republicans in
communication.
Congress. Democrats throw around the word affordability a lot, but when they had the chance to vote for the largest
You see,
middle-class
when I'm
tax
playing
cuts
a
in
home
history,
game warm-up
they
with my friends,
refused. If
and the
Democrats
red
got
flags
their
are flying
way,
on
it
my
would have
home
meant the
ranges,
largest tax
and it's 10
increase
minutes
in
each
history,
side, and you're
over
working on my
$1 trillion.
ranges,
90%
and I'm
of
working the
Americans
other
would have
end.
seen their taxes go up,
Do you
and it
think
would have
I'm
been
ever
a
going to shoot at you?
disaster for our economy.
Of
So
course
that's the
not.
Democrat solution to quote
It's common sense.
affordability.
I
It is
learned it on the
raising
real
your
ranges in
taxes.
real life.
So I
And
hope
me and a
the
few
press will cover
mates
more of the massive
infiltrated the
success
ranges and ended up
holding
the
the working
sharp
families
end of the
tax cuts
rifles the
and
other
point
end.
out that every single Democrat on
And
Capitol
every one
Hill
of us got
voted
out because we
against
used our
every
fucking
single common
initiative
sense provision that put more money back
like
into the
7,
pockets
8,
of the American
9-year-old
people.
soldiers.
Finally,
Lucky
on
we
the
weren't
energy
fucking
front,
shot.
after this briefing, President
So
Trump will
I learned that
participate
lesson
in a
very
historic
young,
ratepayer
Georgia.
protection pledge
And your
event
weapons
at
are
the
safe,
EPA
secure
headquarters down
with
the street.
me.
The president will expand the
And I
ratepayer
know
protection pledge
when you're working downrange, you're up to safety at your home stadium in Italy or at mine, or indeed any FIFA warm-up game between friendly nations with God hand in hand. Amen. Jesus doesn't mind me getting it wrong.
Nearly 200 additional stakeholders have signed on since it was first
I'm assuming.
announced, including utilities, data center developers, public power authorities, co-ops, and state governors. As a result, the pledge now covers 80% of all the power delivered to
My
American
trigger is like for my mental map that I'm drawing very slowly over years is when one of the or anyone says the name of an American says the name of an American place, like Pennsylvania. I think I know Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. And I'd start to slowly sketch a mental map.
Instead, President Trump is leveraging the
But I only
data
do
centers
that
to deliver real,
in something like that.
tangible
So
benefits for
I
working
don't know.
families and small businesses. So we have a busy day
If
here.
there's nothing
Rest assured,
around,
we'll take some questions.
it's
And
just
here in our
city
immediate
names
seat, we have
for my
Cam.
mental
All
painting.
Cam, thank
I'm
you
going to
for
put it on
being
the
here.
wall next to the
Want to
clock
hear your
next
thoughts
time.
today.
But for the time being, yeah, Manfred. Let's go in. Manfred. Dear Von Richthofen, my friends, flying the card again.
Well, the White House's stance is that the government needs to be funded. This president and Republicans on Capitol Hill are moving chambers of the House and the Senate. Republicans want to keep the government open. They want to work together to find ways to do that. And the White House will continue to have discussions with Senate leadership on the best path forward. I don't want to get ahead of those conversations, but the most important thing for the American people to know is that this president and this White House wants the government to remain open, unlike the Democrats in this town who have been acting as obstructionists. We've seen time and time again. They have chosen to block this administration, to block the which does not help anyone in the concerns of the American people.
But my dear Manfred, I keep saying to Iran, just surrender. All four of you. Hell, you even know you're in the same little hut together. And we're the only four that don't want peace. And we, Donny, will assassinate you. We'll give you the justice you deserve at the graveside. I heard you again, Iran. Surrender. Jonathan and me are not an infinite patient.
Of his first term, and it continues to be a long-term goal of his to expand those accords to ultimately come to a place where the Middle East can be
Stop playing
a
near
peaceful and stable
mortal
region. And yes,
humanoid
this
games.
deal with Saudi Arabia, the energy deal, is contingent on this condition as far as the president is concerned. So we'll continue to talk with our Saudi counterparts to get the deal finalized and hopefully see them join the Abraham Accords very soon.
Love was all in the end. I like that. And I'll wait until after. I will wait for your answer, yes, until after Friday prayers on Saturday. It's now 6:30. But if you decide it's Allah Akbar and off you go, meet your maker, well, we'll do it as painlessly, you won't even know. So we will be your execution. Sure, we'll do that for you. If you come out and decide you ought to surrender, it's a hopeless thing, and the Tutsis are hot waiting by an actual, and washing their socks, and we've dropped, oh dear, we've airdropped some sandals and some t-shirts and some half-decent fucking rings to escort them, and just wait, you know. And they just find the odd shot round in the air in front of the camera, the press man, bam, on the time signal. and to your north, the Kurds are all dug in with their US Marine allies. They're going to thump you so hard across the border as soon as they get the signal. Now I hope you'll surrender, because the way I see it is that me and Johnny could just fucking thump you and we don't have to do anything. 4 lives lost. And the whole world goes, oh man. And your executioners will come to your graveside and say, oh man, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oh man. And I feel nothing bad, because you made your decision and you had the best executioners. It was instant and painless. Allah Akbar. Amen. Let me know after Friday prayer on Saturday. It's 6:30. I will give you until it's over at 7 p.m. BBC News, time signal at Radio 4, 7 o'clock p.m. British Summer Time. I don't hear from you by then. Consider yourselves the enemies of the world, and exceptionally the enemies of Iran. And then you can go to your father's funeral as a decent surrender, like the Japanese had the decency to do when they knew they were Putin. And Japan's been good and profitable and nice place, and they've gone uphill ever since. And the Supreme Leader is you, bruv, and you've got to tell them to stop. Let's hope, like Hirohito told the Japanese, we're not going to nuke you, yeah? That's why you're not allowed a nuclear weapon. Because you're the sort of people that might, and we don't trust you. Maybe in 2030 something it might be a different situation. Yeah. But the future's the thing, and you're still alive. And you'll be able to record that as an old man. You know? You were there during the dark days of war, and you're still there. A patriot, an Iranian patriot, and a good man, and a good fighter. When you're 82, retired. There you go. What don't you understand about peace? No. I'm not going through the commas and dotting the I's. Oh yeah, we don't like that comma. Oh right, let's all go around again then. Forever. No one gets anywhere, and why doesn't people get killed? Enough of this, yeah? We're going to thump you and finish it. You've got until the end of Friday prayers on Saturday. And then the game begins.
Well, look, as I mentioned earlier, the Ratepayer Protection Pledge is a novel idea drawn up by this president and his team to ensure that data centers
Okay, first,
where those communities want data centers, that these
first
big CEOs
10
and
minutes,
energy
you ready?
companies are picking up the
Okay.
tab for the energy costs in these communities, so the American taxpayer not being
Ready
funded
yet?
for those bills. And the pledge today is being expanded
Okay, good.
to acknowledge all elements
Right, here we
involved
go.
in building and operating data center. The governors who appoint the
Here we go,
state
warm up.
set the power
Italy
prices, utilities and the co-ops,
versus
power, and in
England.
addition to tech companies that
Warm
have
up.
already
First
signed
10 minutes
the
on
so you'll
3,
hear more
2,
from the
1.
president in a few
Descends in
hours.
20 and
Sophia.
let's go.
President about what he wants to do about China's AI models if they are found to have stolen American IP. Does he want to sanction them, or what actions can be taken without undermining broader U.S.-China trade talks or cutting off American startups that are increasingly reliant on them?
Sure. Well, I won't get ahead of the president on any potential actions, but obviously these conversations are taking place, and again, they're of the utmost importance, not just for our national security, but to ensure America remains dominant in this space. Stephen.
Thank you, Caroline. Two questions. Has President Trump spoken with FIFA President Gianni Infantino about his interest in nominating him for UN Secretary General? Can you you explain this interest there? And secondly, just a minor point of clarification on the Saudi nuclear deal. Did Prime Minister Netanyahu request this provision?
Not to my knowledge, no. Again, as I told you, this was an idea the president has long had. It was the president and his team in the first term that began and signed the Abraham Accords with several countries in the region, between those countries and Israel. And the president obviously wants to expand on that historic accomplishment from his first term. To your first question about Gianni Infantino, I don't know if he and the president have discussed that. I haven't been present for all their conversations. I know they speak quite frequently, and the president has a lot of respect for Gianni and what he has done with FIFA. As we all just saw, the World Cup was a tremendous success here at home. It not only was hugely beneficial to our businesses and our local economies across the country, but I think it showed that America is the greatest country on earth, and the president is grateful to Gianni for all of the efforts that he had to make that dream a reality here in the United States. Danny.
Thanks, Caroline. Is President Trump or the administration, do they have any plans to intervene in the extradition process with the Tate brothers?
No, we've already answered that question. Elizabeth.
That the election officials that knowingly allowed non-citizens to vote could be prosecuted and fined. Is this option being considered in New Jersey after the governor revealed that thousands of non-citizens were registered to vote there?
Well, for any prosecutions, obviously, I would just defer you to the Department of Justice. But what I will say on New Jersey and this governor, the fact that she just all of a sudden decided to put out a press release saying President Trump and Republicans have been right about non-citizens on our voting rolls is not coincidence. I think this governor is saying she realizes this administration is serious about getting on our voting voter rolls in our country. The Secretary of Homeland Security, as you know, sent a letter to several states, including New Jersey, requesting that citizens that are on their voter rolls need to be reported to DHS and need to be removed from those voter rolls. So that's why all of a sudden she is speaking truth about the fact that this does take place in states across the country. It is completely unacceptable to have non-citizens on American voter rolls voting in U.S. elections. And she says at 6,600 we suspect it's a heck of a lot more, not just in New Jersey, but in states across the country. The president is hell-bent on getting to the bottom of this, and it's also why we need to pass the Save America Act to ensure that only U.S. citizens are voting in U.S. elections. Understand the House had a great accomplishment yesterday with passing the budget resolution, which has as much of the Save America Act as possible, and we encourage the Senate to move forward with passing that resolution into law, so the president can sign it into law by the August recess. It's of the utmost importance to this president, but also to the American people who support this bill overwhelmingly. Mary, in the back. Is astonishing. They are clearly very out of touch with the American public on this issue, which again is an 80-20s issue. It's common sense. It's rooted in basic biological facts. And then Minecraft. There's legislation right now to ban China's self-driving cars. Does White House have a position on this broadly? How does the president feel about self-driving cars himself? Well, you know, the president did have a red Tesla here at the White House for quite some time, so he's a supporter of that. And he's purchased self-driving cars for his family members, his grandchildren. I think he's more than American supporters who want to drive cars. I don't know about the specific legislation. I will check in with our legislative affairs office and we'll get you a statement on that. Reagan.
3 minutes to play.
Question for you,
Italy versus
Darlene
England.
Graham. The president seemed yesterday frustrated with Leader Food when he was speaking in Georgia. Is his patience running out with Leader Food? And then the president recently endorsed Darlene Graham right after her appointment to Senate. What caused him to
in her honorable decision to run again to continue her mother's legacy. With respect to your first question on romantic
a Manfred, a Minecraft, a my aircraft, a my friend, a my aircraft, a messy man, a Minecraft, Minecraft, see Manfred, thank you man, Christmas, Minecraft, 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 vote.
The Senate needs to do its job too. I know it's a brief briefing today, but you're going to hear from the president directly twice today at 2:30 and also at 4:30. And we will see you all tomorrow night at the Correspondents' Dinner. Thanks, guys.
Quite an easy done, just like bang, bang. Yeah, so he's on the building site. Sir's on the building site. The deed is everything, so yeah, well, yeah. That's the sharp end. You're Don's trying the nose end, reality on the ground of the project. Yeah, you don't think Democrats actually go down there and actually get anything done. They never even go to the place. They siphon off all the money, sell you a dream, and the building never happens. It all goes to NGOs and that gets milked out of your economy. As a taxpayer, I'm just like disgusted by that. Yeah, man. You carry on, sir. I'm making spaghetti, children bologna. It's a very simple Sicilian dish. We're going to serve it cold for Yetti. It's just an orange. It's FIFA World Cup, you know, playing 20. And cut. That first half warm-up is over. Now we get a 30-minute break. I learned this from Donald. 30-minute break, and the next 10 minutes of the warm-up will be 30 minutes. Consider this half time. Oh, when you change ends, you're attacking the other goal. Yeah, FIFA rules. Silent running, George. Georgie. That's it. President, yeah. Right, she. Yeah, you ought to go to the, I'll dance, yeah. On my dance card at the White House ball, if I ever go there. Right, it'd be Georgia, it'd be Madonna, it'd be Georgia, it'd be Madeline, it'd be Clive. And I'll take a swing round the dance floor, you with your Donald. Whee! What would be the record? I know the one. I'll tell you what, Donald, we'll dance to this, bruv. Yeah. And where they end, sir, is where we begin. Royal Marines, mountain Arctic warfare, Carla. I can only just hear you. I can use hand signals only to hear you, sir. Body movements, gestures. Yeah, like that. All of it. Eye contact. Yeah, the boss is on site. That's it. It's the cardigans, nitpickers, and the boss on site. Just stand by his side silently. And growl like Yetti if he's unhappy about it. And if the vibe is very happy, just pull your socks at this. Get really interested in the nitpick. Why is that bit of spaghetti in? There. Minecraft. That's not nice colour, is it? Because I told her I don't need to. And here's the instructions of how it's put together. Line graph, page 2. Ooh, really? We start with green bits, do you? No, we don't. We start with one grey bit, one black bit with a white bit half and a grey bit half. Some pink bits and some more white bits. And that's it. Half time. The Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial. I've never seen them. They sound nice though. But if that White House aquaphone like do you realise, Georgia, it's the length of 2 Empire State Buildings tall. That aquaphone. Have you been there? Oh man, have you seen it on here? Oh man, it's something else. I love the way the Marines drop the whole pond in under those Chinooks. Swoosh, fish and all. It's amazing. And the timing was great. It took a lot to get that together. But it was finished, like, dug out and done. It's great. Fucking amazing, bro. It's really good. I love the curved corners as well. It's going to be the most awesome fucking thing when it's finished. It'll be lovely. It's a real fucking monumental piece of work by the President. I salute you. That will be the architecture of peace and love, man. That'll be the architecture of Aqua Garden of peace and love. Not the architecture of hatred and venom and black rock. It'll be the garden of peace and green pole. And sitting on the lawn. Yeah, the ballroom's coming on good, sir. Only you can do this. He's depressed at it. And he went to army school as well. And he went to the Wharton School of Finance. How's that for a mix? And he worked with Dad for years. He's the man to do this. Trust me on that. And I'm going to help him all I can architecturally. That's for sure. I'm self-employed. I'm private equity. I look after my own finances. Alone. I don't need no money from anyone. You dig? I ask not what money I don't need from you. I ask myself, that poor Yetti, let's get him an orange to cheer him up. Sorry, Chef, but fucking hell. I've got all that I need. With God hand in hand with Jesus and my friends. A shoe lock, idiots. When I get world peace, I'll need even less money. And who's the richest man in the world? Elon Musk. He's a trillionaire. He can handle it. I don't mind babysitting Fort Knox for a night or two, or a nuclear bomb for my allies, or whatever. I don't think about it. I'm an honest man. I'm a green pole. I don't think about looking after them. I'm just judicious about it. And not in a way safe. Then when it's time to go back, they slide back just like that fucking plane flew back. In the hands of God, Jesus, Amen. That's why I'm in the White House Art Department. That's why I'm a Royal Academy academician. And that's why I'm not the only one. Well, I am in the White House. I work alone. I want it that way. I'm not hiring. The Department of Peace, the White House Art Department, same thing on both. Pete Hexteth often pops in and goes, and mostly we talk about war all the time. And every now and again, Pete pops next door, because we're only next door offices, White House Art Department. Police Department. My name's on the glass. Stephen Belcher. RA. Yeah. And often me and Pete sit down at the end of the day and go, phew, peace. See you tomorrow, man. Night. God bless. Amen. Isn't it funny how Donald John Trump, Vladimir Putin and Xi, President Xi of China, the three most powerful men in the world, don't treat me like shite? Now, the three people I know. Yeah, isn't it funny how it's all people under them, with their frightened paranoia and insecurity, that treat me like shite? I'll tell you, I understand. I grew out of it when I grew into an adult too. Not you, Georgia. It's not personal at you. You are an adult. I'm always listening, Melonians. Spaghetti. No, the next move is, in half an hour. It might be 10 minutes warm up, it's a friendly. The break is still half an hour. We're down the building site, nitpicking, like Cardigan's nitpickers. I'm wingman here. The art department architect chief has come down here too. Because this is where Donald really thrives. Up here, in a group of hot, sweaty, labouring men watching it happen before his eyes. You see, in reality, not pipe dreams, not NGOs, architectural projects that dreams told you what we're paying for, you ask, oh, it didn't materialise. Why? Because they couldn't do it, the money went somewhere else. Where do you think it went? Some fucking rubbish project somewhere in a faraway country where they put a fucking standpipe out in a field and go, oh, can we get the same leverage as last time? No, have more. You know, you're such nice people. You stop me from guilt tripping. You weak fucking demerats. She's nice, Her Majesty, Amen. And the King, Amen, sir. Yeah, we want to have a walk round. Yeah, definitely, sir. I want to have a walk round it. With my camera. Absolutely. I want to make a fucking YouTube video there. Yeah. Too Terrible music show. Oh. Hey, there's no law against playing music in that interval, is there? Yeah, no, there isn't. No, the first half is finished. There's half an hour in between, sir. Isn't it? Yeah. I think it is, actually. Oh, but this song also reminds me of you, Don. Don's position is, this is not for me. Okay, no problem. I'll play it anyway. You see, I think it is for you, sir. If it's all right, at very low volume, I will tentatively watch your face as I play it. And I'll turn it straight off if it's no good. I've got to be able to tell whether it's not for him or not. George. He said, this is one thing you're not going to want to miss. No. But you know, that's the way it is on YouTube. You've got, be proactive. No, get lost. Skip it, Shindy. Yeah, let's see, shall we? Hellcat, Wildcat. Fumble, over. See, Danny. You like it, no, it's not really. How about this one? It's this one. Wildcat. Live transmission. The radio. Live transmission. Dance to the radio. Dance to the radio. What you gonna do when the going gets tough? What you gonna do when your life gets rough? I'm in the north. There we go. Dance, fans to the radio. Dance, fans to the radio. Dance to the radio. Dance, stand to the radio. Not for you, Adam. Never mind. Oh, now this is powerful, aggressive, feeling, perfect drive through. You see it on there. Pierce it. And from the bottom, open out like a flower. Oh, and let all that juice run down over that spaghetti. No, don't squeeze it, just let it pierce it from the bottom. Okay, we're ready to play. No, at the clock, yeah, half an hour first. 7 o'clock. 7:30. There we go. Then, here comes the master touch. A Sicilian perfection. Ah. You just let her, like that, just let her sit. Yeah, I've done the fret, right? Yes? Bringing it out. Orange. Yeah. Now you just put it in the fridge and just let it, I pierced it from the bottom, bruh. We've got to do it in the fridge. Yeah, 2 degrees above freezing. Oh, yeah. You got it, man. Yeah, I know, that's it. Right, so let's tidy that up quickly. Can't stand anything like that. No use crying over spilt milk. Aye. You're damn right there. That's it. Next task. Right, we're going to play in 2 minutes, second half. When you're ready. Two minutes, quick. Use the toilet. No time. I've used it, that's right. Second half. Tidy up a bit. Doesn't matter. Right there. Oh there, mine's gone. An hour away. Where you? Oh man. Oh yeah, that's much better, isn't it? I know, but you know, if there was peace all the time, we could do stuff like this all the time, but it isn't, isn't it? Yeah, mostly there isn't. It's just sort of one of those sad facts. We've only got 1 minute left. Do the still frames afterwards. And this is tricky, I should go and try to steal this from the break, isn't it? Ready? 30 seconds to the resumption of play. Exactly. 20. 15. Sorry, I'm wrong. Kensington clock time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Italy, England, second half, warm up, and let's go. Right, second half. I think it's all fair and square and godly, yeah, exactly, amen. FIFA World Cup History, presented by FIFA Museum. Oh, I've got that one. Yeah. England. You're in the history books, bruv. Can't read you now. Oh, my eyes are going watery. Oh, hold on. And he goes there because there's a picture of him printed on it. Nice and straight. Like putting a picture in a frame, right? Yay! Who else is in? Oh, that's good. Doing my history page is looking actually quite handsome. How many pages are there? FIFA Cup history. Two double pages. Wow, look at this. 2026 Road to Success. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, Road to FIFA World Cup 2026. Wow, look at this. It's got every single team that played. That's fantastic, isn't it? Where's Italy? Yeah, our friends. Yeah, they are now. We're playing them for the first. We didn't play them in the World Cup. England, Italy. Yeah, really good. With 1, 2, 3 minutes into the second half, 7 minutes left of the 10. What should we do next? Oh yeah, I know. Yetti, Stephee, a goal. Messi, a Yetti, a goal. Messi, a Christian, a goal. Also, allies, Yetti, a Stephee, a goal. You see? No, you're not going to lose, sir. You're the finest host there's been for the World Cup that I've ever known in my lifetime. It's always fucking exciting, but that Mexico Stadium, bruv, it's like, it does something to footballers. Once they played there, you're not frightened of anything anymore. Don't know why. I've never played there. It's just the atmosphere, I think it's just an amazing place. Plus the conditions at that altitude, it's like quite tricky. You know. Well, I'm guessing I've never been there. I've been to Mexico, so I know what the weather's like. So I can, you know, I can imagine it quite well. But not in Mexico City, I can't, I've never been there, so. I've only been to Mexico once as well. Yeah, same amount of times I've been to America. I've been to Manchester more than once. Does that count? No, I'm only joking. Yeah, but I have done. Dear Prime Minister, mostly the music in the 90s, looking back at it, was absolutely left-wing brainwash tosh. Anyone with a fucking, you know, that could bang on a saucepan was a fucking hit. And, well, more sort of drum machines and shit. Dear Manfred, shall I go first or you? Well flown. Here we go, Manfred. It slipped. Yeah, bro. Isn't it nice? Let's bring a camera in. It's a great shot. Dear, my dear Willie Fokker, hold the fort. We're going in. Manfred has just twice flown the Schneider Trophy in a monoplane. Where have you landed? There is the aircraft. Interesting. Where fucking flying about? Is it still here? For it's a history lesson. Yeah, hold on, let me see what this camera is. Doors on the building side. George's in studio by Bruno. And it's live on Citizen Band Radio transceiver. Because I've put the mic with gaffer tape, well not gaffer tape, duct tape the mic over. So when you normally press blah blah blah, every word is going out on channel 8 on American Citizen Band Radio with an FM antenna in the near field, and it works, show you. Watch this. If I flick it on group centre as it were, and take the near field out, see? I know. If I turn the RF gain down all that on the actual CD, it has an effect. But I'm not going to investigate that now. I don't want to trick that completely. But here it comes back. I feel the power sort of grow. See, it feels like that electricity, that pressure. That's because the broadcast is on Citizen Band's transceiver, base station FM. Yeah. Oh, it's one I came up with yesterday. No, it's an American CD radio, but you have to. It's with a railway modeller's transformer. Yeah. So it's just basically. This is the DC rail, direct current. The AC was last time. It doesn't matter what you say to each other. It doesn't really, you're friends. You know, in a moment aside. In a momentary aside, it doesn't matter what you say to each other. Well, it's not going to end the world with, you know, the most outrageous acts of violence, is it? No, hardly. It's would you like half a glass more cup of tea or something, you know. Safe here, my friendly. My dear Manfred, this is the aircraft, you know. It's a wild bird, what's it called? The Hellcat. Yeah.
didn't have one water fountain.
You know,
I think we have
even
40.
some people once
We didn't
believed
have
that
one
it
in
could be a
Washington
mere
that worked. And soon
aircraft
they'll all be
ship
working. Many of
to
them
fly
work right
these
now.
things.
And
Well,
the,
prove that wrong.
I
Now,
think
where's
one
the
of
baby
best things,
projectile bird that
Obama,
ejected?
President
I
Obama,
saw it now.
President
There it
Biden
is.
spent much more than $100 million on the
So basically what you
reflecting
do
lake
is,
between
on landing, the tail
Lincoln
is being
Memorial and the
ejected out the
Washington
back.
Monument. They spent much more. They
Yeah,
spent, some
and
people
under
think
here is
200
what came out the
You know
front,
what
the
they got out of it?
projectile.
A closed lake. It never opened.
Hold on.
And when it did, it
I
shut
will
right
retrieve
away.
it.
It leaked. It was a disaster. I'm doing a job
sorry.
with reflecting lake for a fraction of what they paid.
I'm not
Now,
Houdini.
I've upgraded it very I got
Sometimes
so
I wish
into
I
it.
was.
I've upgraded it like you wouldn't believe. I'm doing all the walkways outside. I'm doing it
Ah,
properly. But it's a
now
much
I've
bigger
achieved
job.
that
But
projectile.
you see, it's
now,
happening
Fred.
now. It's going to
Now,
be beautiful.
what is
It's going
this?
to be
I've also
waterproof. It's going to
intrigued
be reflecting again.
how
I took
God-given
over a dirty,
engineers,
filthy thing that wasn't open.
directors
It was
plateau
disgusting.
and clients
And friends of mine would come to the
from
Lincoln or
watering
the
the
Washington and
plants
they'd say,
in the hallway last
"Sir,
night.
it's disgusting."
You know when you
I
said,
"What's
"Why,
disgusting?" The
oh,
reflecting
there's
lake.
one thing I'm
So
not
I
comfortable
drove
with,
down, I looked
you need to water the
with
plants. I know
Secretary
you
Berger,
you
who's
didn't know,
fantastic,
but
of Interior.
I went,
He's
oh yeah, of
fantastic,
course.
and we got together.
And this,
And
my
we
talk,
have, it's under construction right now.
from
I want to get it
God,
open
hand in
before
hand
July
with
4th, which
Jesus.
we'll easily be able to do. It'll be
works
open before
very
that, but
well
easily be able to
in the
do
most
the July 4th.
tiniest
very
of
special day.
detailed
And it is
situations.
going to be beautiful.
Doesn't
Beautiful
it,
blue
my friend?
color, dark blue
Yeah,
color.
it does.
It's
So you
very
see,
reflective. I put a thing out yesterday showing the reflection.
Your
Did a
projectile
little test.
that came out the front,
It's unbelievable.
I've
It's
got
like
it
a
behind you
mirror.
now.
Well,
What
it's
is
like a
that
mirror.
you
It's
gave
beautiful.
birth to? My God! So that comes out the front.
Yeah, well, they're fixing the
So
stone
when you land,
outside.
you sit there and watch this
And they're seeing
motherfucker
glass
go off and
windows.
see.
We're doing a much bigger
Yeah,
job.
it went that way, didn't it?
Think of it. Obama and
Roughly.
Biden spent over
I am
$100
thinking of it
million.
now.
You know what? They got nothing. They opened
Huh.
it up and it leaked like
Wildcat
a
Hellcat.
closed it and it stayed closed.
Who
They've been
designed
working
that?
on it for
I
years.
did.
I've been
My
working on
name's
this for
Stephen
a couple
Welcher.
of
I
months.
am the
When
White
it's
House
finished,
Art
it's going to be
Department.
incredible. But
I am
we have other
in
fountains.
the
Beautiful
Office for
fountains.
World
They
Peace.
haven't worked in 30 years. They're just sitting there rotting.
And these
And
are my
most
friends.
of them are now open. And right across the street, I made a donation.
This
and I'm
friend
building
over
Lafayette
here
Park. And it's going to be beautiful.
is my friend Donald Trump. And he is on this building site here.
About $10 million.
You understand? And it goes back this way.
Well, I put up
So
there.
he's working. You must look at the background here. Like that, you see behind. Look at the landscape of the building site. Yeah, right. And this is my friend, and this is his windmill over here. He doesn't say anything because he's got security in his arm. But he's cool. Don't worry, he doesn't shoot when his allies are downrange either. This is Georgia Maloney, my friend from Italy. And there she is. This is Georgia Maloney. This is my friend from Italy. And this is Bruno Vespa. And this is my friend from Italy too. We live in that town. And then this is my CB radio rig from the back. So you'll see first, you'll see as I rotate. Oh yeah, that's the history of the World Cup 2026. What a page. Fantastic. This is the back of my radio transceiver. I'm using a Panasonic RX, can't remember the number, as the antenna on FM. In front of that is the microphone where George's was, and I've moved it over this way now, with the microphone open on channel 8. And you can just about see, I'll go around the front, and that's, I should use my pointer, but you know, you can have that now, Fred, and I'll continue the tour of Lilliput. Well, it's not quite, but everything's at scale. If you came over here and had a look at the size of this table, well, you're talking about 3 foot by about 2. Then I go over. This is my book, what I write in. Yeah. And this is the other side of the table. There's the FIFA, there's Georgia, there's Donald over there. Manfred's behind the milk. You can just about see him. And the aircraft is a secret. I can just say it's Wildcat Hellcat, and you wouldn't want it on your doorstep. You wouldn't take too many of them. Realise you're outclassed in every way by the von Richthofen. How about we learn more Richthofen than you? And this is what I've written. And this is my writing for this podcast, because that would be the title, and that's ridiculous amount of title, isn't it? It starts here. Yeah, after that big ink pop from the last one, it goes down here. Yeah, too terrible music, etc. We're running out of time, so I've got to be brief. Is there any injury time? No, thank God. We've got 1 minute left. And then the story of this morning, how we came to do this idea. There's some Italian, yeah, there's some, I tried, yeah, and that actually did happen this morning, like, they were cleaning the window on that restaurant, and I suddenly missed Yetti, and I looked I went inside for a beer. You know, the beer was great, and I ordered it and paid for it, and then I saw that lone orange, and I literally appealed to the whole family. I was happy to buy it, but I wasn't even going to suggest that, because that wasn't the idea at all. If I wanted it like that, I could have gone and bought an orange from the supermarket, but that wasn't the idea at all. You know, and so that happened, and then this evening, we're nearly out of time, we've got 15 seconds, and then part 2, but then that's match over. By the time we get here, you see, we'll be long gone. And that's where the meeting ends, and it's back to outside my table, you see, and 10 o'clock time, shit, now, and cut.